This is Jonathan over with a screencast for Make Lemonade student loan site. So the questions are on the review page as far as adding a logo and some buttons. And so what I want to do is walk through that process. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Edit Post, but I'm going to hold down the Command or the Control key. That way it opens up a new tab. That way I don't navigate away from this. So once that new tab is opened and the page loads, we have our Visual Composer backend editor. So there's a few things I want to do. First one is add a logo. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this plus, which is going to let me add basically a row or an image above the rest of my content. So I'm going to go ahead to single image. And from my media library, I'm going to hit the plus on the image icon. And I'm going to scroll to the Citizens Bank logo and hit set image. Once that's there, I'm going to go ahead and change the words thumbnail to large, and the rest of the options I can keep as defaults. So hit save, and now that single image is showing the Citizens Bank logo. Again, I hit the plus. Once that plus is hit, I went ahead and selected single image, chose my file, set image, change the image size to large, save, and it's there. Okay? So we only need one of those, so I'm going to delete that last one. Okay? So the next thing we want to do is add a button underneath our table. Now, there's a little bit of a difficulty here because all of this is in one text box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and duplicate the text box, and I'm going to edit the first one to include everything from the table down, or table up, okay? That way that first text box stops at the table. Hit save. Okay? Same thing, I'm going to edit this second text box here, and I'm going to delete everything from the table up. Okay? Save. Okay. So now what I need to do is add the button for the reviews, or to the link to the site. Okay. So what I can do here is add new text block. And there's a couple things that you have to do here. The first thing is you want to put in your text. So this is learn more on Citizens website. Okay, and I believe the link for that is student.citizen. Let's check that out. Sorry. I think that will do it. Yes, because that refreshes to that page. All right. So what I want to do is a couple things. I'm going to highlight that text. I'm going to center it. And then what I want to do is add the hyperlink. Go ahead and add the hyperlink. And we're going to go into link options and click that box. That way it opens up in a new window. And hit update. Okay. Now the only other thing that we need to do is type in a class, btn clear. What that does is that will give that button our blue pill-shaped rounded rectangle, and it'll style it the way that the rest of our buttons are styled. I'm going to hit save, and then I need to drag that button up here. Okay. So now the next button, the apply now, I believe is the same button link. So what I'm going to do is duplicate that and drag that button down here and hit edit. And since we just want to make that go to the apply now text, I'm going to switch over to the text view and click and delete that text and hit apply now. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and update that. And on this page, I'm just going to refresh. And now we have our logo. And if I scroll down, we have our button. Let's It's going to open up that new window. And scroll down to apply now. Okay. I think you also mentioned the disclaimer text. Okay, so I forgot about that. So let's go back to our page, and we have our disclaimer text above this text block. So again, what I need to do is just hit the little plus symbol, or actually, sorry, we have disclaimer text as a template. So you can click the template button and then hover over and click the plus next to disclaimer. That will add that default disclaimer text there. And what we're going to do is change that to the text you have. Make that italic. Save. And since that came in from that template, that's going to be in a row. So we just want to grab the text block and move that up to right there. And we can go ahead and get rid of that row because we don't need it anymore. And update. I might hit refresh too soon. Oh, there it is. All right, so there's our disclaimer text, our button link, and our button. If you do need to change the hyperlink to either of those, you can just come down here, edit that text block, and click edit, and then paste your link in there. Hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions.